Hello friends, today actually I will be clearing all your doubts regarding the SC, ST, OBC and EWS certificates. A lot of people are asking me questions about this. They have a different type of confusions. Let me remind you, I have worked as a document verification officer at SSC and I have a exact knowledge about all these certificates, which is acceptable, which is not. So just watch the video and whatever information I am giving you, you just follow, and all your doubts regarding the certificates will be cleared here. Okay, so let's start. First of all, I will be talking about the validity and the competent authorities of your caste certificate. First of all, if you have a SC or ST certificate, you don't need to look for anything else. If it is in central format or state format, you don't need to look at anything. If you have a proper SC or ST certificate, it is acceptable everywhere. Why I am saying so? Because an SC or ST certificate from wherever state it is issued, you will be staying as SC or ST candidate all over India, because this SC and ST certificate is from your birth. It is birth related. So if you have a proper SC and ST certificate, you don't need to look whether it is in central government format or state format. You don't even need to look about in which date it was issued to you. There is no such barrier. You have a proper certificate, it is accepted. Then next is OBC certificate. OBC certificate, you must have it in central format. Central format, why you need a central format for OBC? Because this OBC certificate is one-sided for a caste, and other side the OBC NCL with the certificate which is issued to you is dependent upon your economical condition. This condition actually differs from state to state. Few states are having same criteria like the central government, but there are few states whose criteria are different from the central government. That's why for getting the reservation of OBC NCL, you have to get it the central government format. Now lot of people think that central government format means you have to download the notification copy of certificate from the SSC, and then you need to fill it and take the signature and stamp. It is not like that. You need to just check in your OBC certificate whether the Government of India resolution is mentioned there or not. If it is mentioned, then it is a proper certificate, it is a central government format, and it is acceptable. About the validity of the certificate, Staff Selection Commission gives you the validity of 3 years of OBC certificate. That means if the crucial date is let's say 1st January 2023, then any certificate from 1st January 2020 to 1st January 2023 is acceptable for SSC. For other exams, you need to check their official notification for that. I am just confirming about the SSC. Then EWS, as you all know, it is a yearly based certificate for economically weaker sections. You also need to check that whether your criteria are matching with the central government or not. If it is not matching, then you need to take the proper format according to the central government and need it to be signed from your competent authority. Remember, your certificate is only valid from 1st April of that year from 31st March of next year. Let's say your certificate is issued on 29th of March, then your certificate is only valid for 2 days up to 31st March of that year. Then after 31st March, from 1st April, you need to get a new certificate, and that will be valid up to next year 31st March. Clear? So you just need to check whether what is your essential date or what is your crucial date. You need to take your certificate according to that. That is about the all certificates you need, and the validity and the competent authority. Next, one more question comes, that is about the language. I am just clearing you, the language is not a barrier for a certificate. Whether it is written in English or Hindi or any other regional language, it doesn't matter. If it is written in your regional language, that is also acceptable. Okay. There is one more question that comes in students' mind, that if the certificate is digitally signed, it is acceptable or not. Let me tell you, it is always acceptable whether it is signed digitally or it is signed manually. One more thing, few students also ask me that sir, I have moved from my current location, my past location, and I have made my certificate from a new place. Is it acceptable or not? Let me tell you, it doesn't matter from where you have taken your certificate, whether it is SC, ST, EWS or OBC. It doesn't matter if it is in proper format, if your certificate is proper, address is not a problem. Okay. Few students also ask about some minor mistakes in their caste certificate. It may be a minor mistake in their name, or it may be a minor mistake in their parents' name or their address. You just take an affidavit with you that there is some mistake in your caste certificate and your correct spelling or your father's name spelling is this. You just take an affidavit, and that is enough to validate your certificate. Okay. Recently I have heard another issue. Few students are asking about this. Let's say you need a certificate of EWS certificate. I'm talking about. Let's say you need a EWS certificate from valid year 2022-23. Okay. So few students are asking, sir, I have a certificate, EWS certificate of 2021-22, and this year 23-24. These two certificates I have, but I don't have the certificate of 2022-23. Will I be accepted? Let me clearly tell you, no. If SSC is asking you of a EWS certificate from 2022-23 valid year, you must have that 1 year before that and 1 year after that. That doesn't change anything. You need that certificate properly. Okay. Few students are asking about the OBC certificate, sir. I don't have a certificate within 3 years of the crucial date. Few students are saying, sir, I have a certificate after the crucial date. What will happen? First of all, according to the Supreme Court, SSC is directed to accept the certificate within 3 years of the crucial date. If you have a certificate before that, or if you have a certificate after the crucial date, I'm not saying you will be rejected. SSC will keep you as a provisional candidate, and it is up to the user department from where the notification has come or where you are going to join. That department will decide whether they will accept your OBC certificate or not. For SC and ST, there is no such barrier. This is only for OBC. One more concern is, few students ask, sir, my crucial date, let's say crucial date was 1st May 2023, and sir, I have made certificate on 1st June 2023, so it is after the crucial date. So will it be accepted? I will say yes, it will be accepted, because you have made a EWS certificate within that valid year. So for a certificate of 1st May 2023, it will be also a valid certificate for 23-24, and the certificate you have made, that is also for 23-24. So even if you made your certificate after that crucial date and it is within the proper valid year which SSC has already mentioned, then your certificate is valid. Okay. Valid year and financial year, that has to be correct. Doesn't matter where you have or when you have get your certificate, that doesn't really matter. So I think I have cleared all the doubts I'm getting from candidates through my messages or through the comments of my YouTube channel. So if you still have any concern, you can still ask me, but let me request you, please watch the full video, the points I have mentioned, read it carefully, heard it carefully, then only you can ask the question. Because see friends, if you ask a question which is already been answered in my video, then what is the purpose of making this video? It is useless. So first you watch the video, you hear the points I have mentioned. If your problem comes according to that, you will get the solution immediately. If your concern is not mentioned in my video, then only you can ask it is in comment section. First of all, you just watch the video and then you ask the question. Thank you very much.